Hi everyone, we're going to talk about food prep 101. So, meal plan and start living happier, simpler, and smarter. Saving more money and being less stressed about preparing your own food, healthy food throughout this challenge and for your family as well. So, let's start with the next slide. So, stress is the biggest factor why you might not stick to a meal plan that I'm going to give you. So if you are not planning, which is probably what you are right now, so you're not taking the time to figure out what you want to do or eat with all the things that you have to do besides work and the house and the kids and dropping them off and going to doctor's appointments and all that stuff. So you pretty much have no plan. You are disorganized in that aspect. Now, if you have a plan and everything organized, you know what you're going to eat for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, that would make life so much easier and less stress for you. So, the purpose of shopping is buy a list and not just shopping impulsively, is that you're going to use everything that you shopped for instead of going to the store and just buying random stuff. You spend way more money and you're probably going there hungry too, so you spent a lot more money, and a lot of the stuff might not even go together to make a dish for you, okay? So dinner time could be either like this, you see here on the left, or on the right. So if you're not planning and you don't have anything to eat, you're gonna stress out, you lack time, and you gotta pick up the kids, and you all gotta do is go to the store and you're gonna pick up whatever is ready made, good to go, or you're gonna go get a burger, or you're gonna go get something ready to go. And most of the time you're gonna throw half of the food that you shopped for. Or you can have everything planned, ready, shop for the day or two before, and know exactly what to eat. You're gonna portion everything out, unbox it, and make life so much easier for you, your family, especially if you have kids, go to school, and all that stuff. So you'll save money, you'll save headache, and definitely, gonna have an easier time sticking to a meal plan as well, which is gonna give you the results you want. So meal planning and the facts. So if you meal plan, you're gonna have less impulsive buying, and you're gonna waste less money, and less likely to opt in to go and get some fast food or food that is not healthy for you, okay? And the stress is a big factor. You're gonna be definitely less stressed. And the best one that all the clients I know that been doing this now as part of their life is they say that it brings the family all together, which is a very special thing, okay? And supports a healthier, more diverse diet, okay, instead of eating the same exact things. Having new recipes and new things is definitely beneficial for your digestive system. Having foods with different variety and different colors and shapes is all definitely things that you want to do. Okay, now the basics. You're going to start with a plan, which I already gave you a plan. And from there, you're going to choose all the dishes you're going to eat. You're going to do a quick shopping list, and off you go to the store. The equipment you're probably going to need is a scale. You can buy one from Target for $15, very cheap, and it's very useful because you can exactly tell what is a 4 ounces, what is a 3 ounces, and all that stuff. It helps you with portion control. Measuring cups also help very well in portion control, as well getting the right recipe, right, to make it taste well, because you're gonna have to follow exactly what's the size of things when you're mixing them together. A blender or processor just to make things so much faster and quicker for you. You need to learn also some basic marinades and spice mixes, which is already in the recipe, so you'll learn some of that stuff. Having a crock pot makes life easy when you have to throw stuff in there and leave the house and come back and you got a soup ready for you. It's pretty awesome. You probably need some storage containers, steamer, large tray, and pots, and some space, storage space, right? Of course. So when you're organized, you'll be able to store everything properly instead of having things all over the place. And basic things you're gonna need all the time when you go to the store. You're gonna go to the veggies and fruit for sure. Some fiber items, that could be your like quinoa or something like that, or oatmeal. You're gonna get some proteins like your chicken and poultry, some good fats like your olive oil, coconut oil, and avocados. Your carbs could be like your sweet potatoes and all that stuff, and starchy vegetables, and some seasoning. If you just buy all that stuff, I'm sure you can make a very simple, neat recipes and dinners for your family, okay? Other stuff that you might need is containers, a protein shaker, water bottle ready to go for you, right? Because if you have it ready for you, you'll grab it and go to your workout and you should be fine. Ice packs so you can have your lunches cooled inside the lunchbox cooler, right? And that's all you need for that. Other staples that you need to have in the house, like the tuna packs, especially these ones, are great because there's no liquid in them. You just slide it open and dig with your fork. It tastes pretty much better than the can. Some nuts, raw nuts would be ideal. Sweet potato, fruits. You can always marinate your chicken and freeze it. Same thing with the fish and meats. They actually become very flavorful when you do that. Next, or you can just go ahead and buy a pizza and portion it out, and that is your dinner, right? For tomorrow and the day after. You really don't have to be a super awesome cook or cook fancy or complicated things. It just has to be simple and has to be, cooked well, of course, but simple is all you need to go with, okay? Of course, fruits and veggies. And pairing ideas would be nice for snacks. So if you have like some vegetable sticks, they can go from carrot, celery to zucchinis to anything that you really like with a dip. That'd be a great snack. You can also pre-pack your salads. Just buy a pre-washed salad mix. You don't have to get the ones that you have to wash and cut. It takes too much time. Just buy the pre-washed. You can slice your veggies or buy pre-chopped veggies in Trader Joe's. They're great. All you got to do is portion them out and put them in containers and you're good to go. And again, save time, buy it pre-chopped. If not, chop them and put them in a bag. Because when you're on the go and you look in the fridge and there's something for you to eat or take with you, it's going to be a lifesaver. All it takes is a little bit of planning the day before that, okay? Definitely eat more veggies. You can use the Zoo Noodle. It's a really cool, neat machine where you can put it zucchini in there or sweet potato and you make noodles out of that. So it'll be a great substitute to pasta. It can be done with tons of veggies like parsnips and turnips and all these root vegetables and zucchini. You can stir fry them very quickly or you can blanch them for a couple minutes. They're a great source of nutrients there. It's gluten-free and, filled with vitamins, which promotes the conversion of food into energy for normal metabolic function. Okay, and that's the problem that we have is our gut and our digestive system is not working very well because we're not eating enough vegetables. Because we cook them in a very boring way. But if you have something fun like that, you'll definitely eat it, okay? You can also substitute your greens with a green powder when you're doing your smoothies. So much easier sometimes just to kind of put 1 scoop of that with your protein shake in the morning or in the afternoon. It's a great way to get your veggies. It's just easy. It's powdered vegetables. That's all it is. And to get your fiber, so we need fiber for a healthy digestion, okay? So when our digestive system functions properly, it will be able to pull all the nutrients we need from the food we eat. And when it's not, you are not really breaking food down very well in your intestines. That's why you're not getting all the nutrients from the food. So having fiber really helps the health of your digestive tract. And you can find the fiber in veggies and beans, fiber powder, of course. It depends which kind. I have a really great one. I'll share it with you. Protein bars, some like Quest bars and stuff, they have a lot of fiber in them, so I would go with that one. And my nutrition shake does have 10 grams of fiber. Other protein shakes, they don't. So you're going to have to figure out how to get 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. It's very important. Proteins, you can find them in chicken and eggs, fish, protein shakes and powders, and you can get them in many forms. But you want to consume lean protein with every single meal in this program. Now we're going to talk about the difference between good fats versus bad fats. Good fats could be like your nut butters, your avocado, your fish, your coconut oil and stuff like that. Your bad fats are the ones that are coming from cheese and chips and baking goods and all that stuff. Butter is not very bad for you, but I prefer that you do organic butter and that you do, stick to the portion as well with the butters, okay? Healthy fats for cooking are avocado oil, actually, raw almonds and cashews, I prefer almond butter than peanut butter. Okay, coconut oil, olive oil, all that stuff are really definitely good, healthy things that you need to promote healthy hormone function and anti-inflammation for your body as well. Next is going to be the grains and the complex carbs that we're going to eat on the high carb days, and they're going to be starchy veg like the squash and the sweet potatoes, quinoa also, oatmeal, all that stuff is considered complex carbs, and they are fine on the high carb days. Okay? Next, we're going to talk about protein and carbs and why we want to combine them together, or even fats and proteins. But mainly, we want to always combine a protein with a fiber at every meal. It makes losing weight not a big deal. It keeps you fuller, more satisfied, and that's what we want to go for, okay? It's going to promote lean muscle and increase your metabolism, resulting in fat loss, right? It stabilizes your blood sugar, which is a very, very important one, since that's where you're going to get your cravings if your blood sugar is out of whack. And well, that's where you're going to get tired and exhausted and all that stuff. And that, if you feel those cravings all the time, is super hard to stick to any meal plan, okay? It's going to definitely improve your mood, reduce inflammation. And you also want to always do complex carbs and not simple carbs, because simple carbs do tend to raise your blood sugar much faster than complex carbs. And gluten, we're not going to do that, because gluten and inflammation, they kind of work together. So we taking all the gluten out, the inflammation tend to go away as well. Okay? And vitamin Bs, they metabolize carbs, fats, and proteins. They decrease stress. So if you're a stressed person, you definitely need to get your vitamin B, and improves mood and supports a vegetarian diet. Now, you can get, for vegetarian diets, you have to get that a little bit from having more beans and stuff like that. But back to the vitamin B also, if you're also used to be a drinker, you get a lot of those vitamins depleted from your body. So you definitely want to supplement with vitamin B. For fiber, it also promotes health benefits and bacteria in your colon. That's why it gives you a much healthier digestive tract when you're consuming enough fiber in the day, and you don't get constipated and all these issues. You should definitely be going to the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day, having your bowel movements throughout the day, and not just once or skipping days. That is not a good sign. And it maintains normal cholesterol and blood sugar levels and immune health as well. So that's for that, about protein, fats, and carbs. Talk about your water, and there's 4 main reasons why we want to drink water. It's going to promote more energy, okay? A major cause of fatigue and weakness is dehydration. So proper hydration helps maintain clear thinking and better concentration, okay? Especially when you have to juggle so many things. Healthier skin, so consuming enough water hydrates your skin, diminishes the appearance of wrinkles, and it flushes toxins out of your blood. And we talked about toxins. That's why in our first week we always do a detox. You get better weight loss results and better energy for the workouts to come. Also, staying hydrated ensures that your organs work properly. This increases metabolism, allowing you to burn more fat. Plus, water has no calories, so drink up. You need it. It allows nutrients and oxygen to travel through the organs and cells, so it's like a medium. Water also regulates your body temperature, removes waste, and protects joints and organs. Because all this, the fluid that's around your joints, which protect you from all the impact that you put on your joints, is a fluid. And when you are dehydrated and have a lot of inflammation in your body, you will have lots of joint pain. So just by taking the gluten out and eating tons of veggies and drinking a lot of water, you should feel so much better. Now, putting it all together, all you got to do is make a list, know how much you're going to eat and make, and know your protein and carbs and fat and fibers, what they are and how much of them. You're going to pick a meal of the day or numbers of days. So on the recipe book, I put templates in the back. All you got to do, either use the very simple meal plan, or you can fill in with different recipes that I have in the recipe book. And you're gonna start with foods that you are familiar with. So don't try to do the fanciest recipe in the book. Choose something that is simple. Cook in large batches. This way you can put it in portions, and they could last you for 2 to 3 days. And maybe put a spin on them for the kids, so you're cooking for you and for your kids, okay? And you have supply ready to go, and no excuses from there. You should be just fine. Breakfast ideas that I put in there as well, like protein shakes, egg muffins. We're not doing yogurt in this program, but maybe after you can. You're gonna do the butters and the steel cut oatmeal, and that could be with your high carb days. And here a bunch of snack ideas on the side that you can do. Lunch ideas is super simple. You can just do salads or wraps. And for dinner, you can do some stews and stir fries and, crock pot dishes. There's tons of ideas. All it takes is a few minutes of planning per week, and you should be good to go. That's it for this section. We're going to talk about supplements next.